Hello. Nope, no idea where that came from. Hello everybody. Welcome in. Daylight savings time being on your side or not. We've just had ours this past weekend. Hence I am an hour late by the look of things. And yes, daylight savings time can get in the bin. It is not helpful. I am now driving to work in the dark. Liz, no. No, I'm scared. Well, you've logged onto the wrong fucking stream, didn't you? Let's say hello to people. Hello, Didi. Enjoy your alert. Hello, Catbat. Hi, Rizalka. Thank you ever so much for the subscription. 63 months, that's too many. Put some back just to steal Catbat's line. Hey, Nevik. Hi, Papaya. Also affected by DST. In terms of it changing for me and not for other people. Hello, Summer. Hello, Rose. How is it all going? How are you folks? You fine folks. There's so many of you. How do I cope with this? Yes, the patch I will talk about shortly. Yes, two people hit by the confusion of DST. No, those are my months. I keep. Oh, thank you. Enjoy your weeds, and I shall see you when you return. Hopefully, if you return, it would be lovely. Luckily, I have all these lovely people as well. If you don't make a return, I'm sure they'll be nice to me and won't say anything strange. Yes. So DST hit Australia a month ago. It just hit us, and it hits Canada next weekend, or this coming weekend rather. Indeed, why can't all the nations be on a singular weekend instead of having 3 to 4 weeks of vibes? Absolutely nothing strange. Suspicious smiley face. No, Summer, don't agree that I'm scary. I'm nice. I give hugs and everything. Didi's on my side, thank you. Yes, so. Nothing I can think of that was interesting happened this week. Weekend was, I had pancakes and steak in the same day. That was pretty good. Saw the guys to continue playing Return of the Obra Dinn. Managed to get 15 fates in one session, which is excellent. So Todd, so spooky, 7 foot tall, like your turn. This joke will never die, will it? And for those of you not in the His Curse in this Discord, I posted a picture of my hand, which is, in fairness, quite large, next to a biro. I wonder if I've got one for comparison. Okay, it's not a biro, but the fairly standard pen length. From this, Catbat did something I'll charitably call maths, and decided I was, what, 7'2" or something? 20 foot Home Depot skeleton, but it's okay. Look, I'm not exactly, built. I'm halfway there already. Guess you'll have your friend hugs in 2 weeks. Excitement. Fingers can fully close over the top of yours, but you do have small hands. You do have the small hands. I feel we're at opposite ends of the hand size spectrum. So yeah, according to Gabba, I'm like 7'2" or something. Oh yeah, one thing did happen this past week. Banana for skill. Bananas are not all the same size. I'm just saying, it is a useless measurement. Maybe that's the joke and I missed it, but it's useless. And 2, I don't have any bananas on me. And yet we both have the same sitting height. We do. We are like eye to eye when we're sitting down. It's just, I am long-legged. It's crazy how people can vary in that amount. Anyway, I'm getting distracted. So, something happened last night was that Hollowbody, the game what I am playing just now on the stream, had its 1 year anniversary. And to celebrate that, the developer put out a 2.0 patch, which has a whole host of little changes. A bunch of new translations like Spanish, Brazilian, Portuguese, Russian, and Japanese. Upgrading the engine from Unity 2019 to 2022, which was the style at the time. And so with that brings stability fixes and scene loading improvements, improved load times, which feels pretty good to me. I like that. So let's see what else. Camera changes, improved melee combat animations, excessive darkening fixed, and a couple of things that are much later on than I am in the game. The mild issue with this is I read that there was a new version, got it downloaded, started it up, and found I no longer had any save data. But hold on there, I will get to it. So I panicked a little and decided to play back up to where I was. So functionally for us, we'll be in the same place that we were. If I'd read these patch notes, I would have known that I could have gone to the betas tab and seen that there was a legacy version I could have just played instead that would have had my old save game. So that's on me for not reading. And as it happens, you know how slow I am on a stream. It took me about an hour, so I wasn't even late getting to bed. There's a guy on Reddit who does the scale thing. Catbat has aspirations. I feel like that is an awful aspiration to have, and I'm not sure I can fully endorse that. I'm sorry. I want to be a friend and everything, but your long torsoed, short leggy, small hands, but your body mostly works, so it's all fine. It's just a curiosity, really. Are my hands better proportioned than the Cheeto? This is a joke that I'm not familiar with, I feel.
Soup's on.
What do y'all mean, oops? What have I done? Oh, is this the Hollowbody bit?
Soup's on.
And why did I what? Are you all soup sodding in protest? What is happening? It feels like a wee jest is going on at the minute. Sorry, we did a go full Glasgow hang there, so that's what I'm doing now. For a second I thought I'd drop the entire stream again. He's just got excited. Okay, right. I'm up to date now. I have social skills. You can't prove otherwise. But yes, all right. I'm happy to learn that the original banana for scale joke was meant to be that it wasn't very useful. So yeah, I did not have to play back to where I was in Hollowbody. I'm sure people would have been fine to go through it again, and probably would have shown a bunch of the changes in the 2.0 patch a lot better than my half-remembered thing a week ago. The Cheeto, aka Kingy America. You what? You would have been in Glasgow this past weekend if you could have been able to go to the Asses Got Masses event. You just realised you should have told us about it. I mean, I'm not going to click on that link. Catbat protecting Nevik's mind there. So yeah, I've like I said, I played back up to where I was at the end of last stream with the new patch, and I think I can actually tell some differences in how it controls. Remember that thing? That link doesn't work, and it's possibly for the best. Custom video game designed to be played from beginning to end by a live audience, one person at a time. Oh, cool. I'm going to leave that up for reading later. I had no idea that was on at all. I clearly do not pay attention to things that happen in Glasgow, despite being... Well, the greater Glasgow area, I guess, is what I'm in. I'm pretty far from the city itself. But nevertheless, feels right to say Glaswegian. It makes sense to me. Okay, I'll get the game up now. Because I don't think that little... See, I realize I can't just type Hollow into the start menu to get Hollowbody. I at least have to press the arrow buttons because I've got Hollow Knight, I've got Hollow Knight Silk Song, and I've got Hollowbody. So you might get a bit confused. Now it's thinking of suggesting dial tone to a streamer you moderate for, and couldn't help but think of Oliver and therefore Catbat because plaid. You live closer. I live closer to my home city than you ever have. Interesting. I should know where the tramway is. It is familiar. It is familiar in my brain. Face located indeed. Hello. Ah, goth damn you, autocarrot. Catbat defending the Canadian tuxedo there. It's a bit south of the centre of Glasgow. There we go. We've got to continue now. I don't think there's anything interesting in the... It's odd that English is original. Technically correct, just I haven't seen it said like that. No, I'll leave that off. 2301. Kitten just pounced on your foot under the blanket. No. Rizaka is kitten sitting at the moment. It seems they're a lively one. Might technically be a whole ass cat at this point. Oh yeah, I set the brightness. Actually, maybe I didn't set the brightness at all. I could have sworn there was an option. Oh, there it is. Brightness was set before I put on the big ass stream lights. Okay, recap. So, in fact, I will switch over to TV tropes because that's a fairly non-spoilery way of going through it. And get attacked by a dog when I was looking away from the game and I didn't have it paused. So that'll teach me. You know, I was hoping just to get some ambient noise in the background, but come on. He's old enough to be considered a cat, but his actions are still kittenish. Okay, so we're Sasha. We're a courier in black market goods, referred to in universe as a shipper. Our partners disappeared in the exclusion zone around the ruins of the abandoned British Isles. It was either a contagion or a bombing, or possibly both in that order. But as we go to the exclusion zone, our speeder crashes, and now we're stuck there at the moment, looking for Sasha and looking for a way out. And I just got a key to a lock, which is within a human torso nailed to a gate. So, yep, fun times. Oh yeah, that's something I was going to say. When we're switching between fixed camera angles, I think it handles a lot better. There we go. How much ammo do I have? Actually, that's worth checking. 18. Okay, I don't want to go crazy with the ammo. But it's not bad. Not bad. So yeah, when switching between fixed camera angles, previously it would be a lot more sensitive to a change in movement. If you kept the analog stick at the exact right direction when you changed angles, it would continue on in the same 3D direction that you were going. So like, your character would continue going in the direction they were going previously. Like nothing had changed. And then you make a slight nudge of the analog stick and they'd veer off in a different direction, because camera relative controls are dependent on your current camera angle, as it turns out. So they seem to have widened the dead zone for that bit. And so I don't veer off in weird directions when the camera angle changes quite so often now. Which is very good to see. Also, there's a lot of monsters in this park that I have just walked by. Alright, absolutely normal shit happening here. Check on the chat a little bit. Got our part. She was our partner, so you kept calling her our friend. You know, heterocore style Lamau. Oh my god, they were roommates. They're being spooked over the phone by something that seems to know us. Yes, that bit as well. We are getting very strange phone calls. To be fair, from the dialogue so far, she could be her partner in black market goods. I think it's romantic partner. I've not said it, seen it explicitly stated, but I'm pretty sure it's romance. Still blown away that this is the guard duty devs. Yeah, this is what I was saying last week. Starts off 2D pixel art for guard duty. Moves on to a PS1 style for chasing static, and now we've moved on to a PS2 style for Hollowbody. 2.0 already looks smoother camera wise. I think you played it free cam, but it was a little wonked. I've not actually tried that. Let's turn it on for a wee second. I mean, it seems functional. I would turn the sensitivity up if I was going to stick with it. But, you know, fully functional. There we go. Heart-shaped key. Hey, wait, I got a new complaint, etc. And we just let the body hit the floor.
As if things weren't morbid enough already.
Oh, that might be why it's darker. I forgot to put the flashlight back on. Okay, what kind of absolute bastard is going to attack us? It's got to be something, surely. Never looked bad in the first place, but it does look a lot more fluid now. It still feels good to play.
Precious memories of Alexander Harrison. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want.
I might want a little. To continue living, for example. Oh, no, of course, that's not what they believe, isn't it? They go to heaven and everything is fine, and it's atonement for all the time you spent on Earth not fucking it up.
Sacred to the memory of Beverly Hammond.
Patch dropped last week. It dropped yesterday. Or at the very least, I saw the Bluesky post for it yesterday. So you can imagine the panic I got myself into last night. Like I said, it wasn't a big deal. I'm not going to try to rag on the developer for this. It's just like, if only that could have been a week earlier, you know? A touch inconvenient, but it is a nice upgrade to a game that is a year old that the developer didn't have to do, but they did because they are nice, and I know this because I have met them. Never been sure exactly how much of that I need to mention. I certainly need to mention it. If I'm passing comment on the game, then you want some disclosure, and deserve it. But I haven't talked to him since the last time I went to Adventure X, which was 2018, 2019. He understands something that feels like mean about replaying on stream. Can't explain it because no one has ever complained, but you feel like you're stealing time when you do. It was 2019. Thank you, Rizalka. So, sorry, Cap, are you saying you wouldn't replay this game? So you're like, hey, people have already watched me play this, and therefore I shouldn't do it again because no, okay. I shall wait for explanation because I could not parse. Yeah, drink in the meantime. When you lose a save and have to catch back up, it feels like crime. I mean, I certainly don't like doing it. You would have done what I did and replayed all the way back last night. Well, yeah, I did. It's just like it was a very quick decision. I can't promise there was a lot of logic behind it. So I see what you mean. I mean, I think it would have been fine and understandable given the circumstances. Certainly, if you just decided I'm going to play the opening section again because fuck all of y'all, that might have gone down wrong. But yeah. Rushing up close to this year's department before they've hopefully can meet up in luncheon with Papaya before heading Scotland bound. Hopefully so. Instead of making people play, watch you play it again. It's not logical, but it feels like the thing to do. I mean, I try not to put the burden on other people for what I'm doing. But I swear to fuck, if anybody asks me what 1930 GMT plus 0 is in their own time zone, I'll be like, you're getting a let me Google that for you link. There's no one inside. Who will I confess my sins to? Boomst. I'm sure we'll find someone. Not like this entire place is abandoned and scary and weird and dangerous and, you know, more so than a church. Ooh, did I actually quite like that. You do that effect again, please, game. Oh, camera. Camera, you're having a time. Do the lightning again. I want to see the glowy bit. Yes! I was going to say I wanted it to bloom like it was 2004, but no, that was way more tasteful than 2004 bloom. If anybody remembers that time, it was fucking egregious. That is an odd shotgun. Does it look like that handle folds? It really does look like that to me. I'm guessing it's like the handgun. I don't think that's really based on anything. One thing, I'm not entirely sure how the trigger works or how you'd use it without starting to pinch your fingers. Damn it. There's the shotgun. I do have 2 ammo for it. Might as well. Okay, so that automatically equips it. That wasn't quite what I had in mind. But I've got it if I want it. Is this or is this not Vertex Lightning? I'm going with no. Certainly not the, wait. I just realized I had an injury I hadn't noticed before. Several, in fact. So, no. Vertex Lighting, you'd be able to see... You'd basically be able to pick out the individual polygons that were making up the geometry. And I think... were we out of that by the time of the PS2? Not entirely, I don't think. If I'd replayed it from the beginning, you would have been here to watch it, so it was a silly thought. Well, silly thoughts are for Stram. Whether to speak out the view and see what other people think of it, or just to fill up time, frankly. That's what a lot of streaming is. Fairly distinctive Gourod pattern around the vertices of the geometry. I know for chasing static there must have been some kind of shader or plugin that gave the PS1 effect. Because I don't think Unity would hand that to you off the bat. You know, it's not built-in option. But I mean, certainly the lighting looks faithful enough to me. Now perhaps, you know, the PS2 Silent Hills were a bad example for that particular one, because the shadows in those games were amazing. Just wanted to hear me teach you nerd things about lighting in games. I can do a bit of that. Not much, but a bit. And candles are lined up in 2 rows of 5.
To the glory of God, in hallowed memory of those members and associates of this church who gave themselves to free our path in the service of our Lord and Saviour. There's a list of names. May their flame light our way is written underneath.
Well, obviously I'm lighting... Oh, sorry, tongue a bit there. Obviously we're lighting the candles. Okay. Is it in order, or is it only some of them? Right, so it's not the folk with 2 names. Or possibly a middle name. Why would they be initialized like that? Vertex lighting in games makes you think of Aliens vs Predator, the 1999 one. Every light is dynamic, but you can see them wrap around the vertices. I think it's kind of the compromise that game had to make. If it wasn't going to do any baked-in lighting. Also makes it one of the rare games of its time where you could actually break light bulbs and have them have an effect. Yeah. So many games missing that. Mind you, Splinter Cell managed that with Unreal Engine 2, I want to say. That's going to bother me now. 1 second. I mean, we put a weird amount of prominence on video game engines anyway. And I'm part of the problem. Yep, Unreal Engine 2, I was correct. And my favourite example to bring up there is that go look at screenshots of Arkham Knight and then consider the fact that was Unreal Engine 3, which was, God, I don't know, like 8 years old at that point. We're just going to ask how Splinter Cell did it without being cumbersome as hell. By being very picky about it, honestly. Like, Unreal Engine was not designed to have every light be dynamic. Like, it had baked-in light. May their flame light our way. Is it graves outside that are lit up? I've forgotten the names of any of the graves I looked at outside. Let's see. And yeah, I can confirm the load times are now shorter. Okay, yeah, I think I've got this puzzle now. I didn't even see a door on the other side of that. Has it been bricked up on the church side? The inside side?
Treasured memories of Frederick Stillman, a tiny flower lent not given, to bud on earth.
Don't need the rest. Just need to know that the bugger's lit up. Okay. Hope they're not in order or anything, because I've got no idea.
Memory of Beverly Hammond, Requiescat in.
You can see why we shortened that to rest, can't you? Probably not what Resquiat means. Oh, Latin, you were a time. Technically still are, but...
In ever-living memory of Mike Kaufman, blessed are the pure in heart.
Isn't Mike Kaufman a character from Silent Hill 1? Michael Kaufman, maybe? I was going to say if only I'd been paying attention the first time I was in the graveyard, but I didn't even go to all the graves that were lit up, so it would have been of limited help.
Always, Olivia Richmond. Gone is the face.
Gone is the me, because I've got everything I need. I'll check this other side of the church to see if there's one more. It would appear not, although there is an open grave.
Kurt C. Resting.
Kurt C. Shelling. I'll bear that one in mind. I'll try it without first. There we go. We don't need to hear this again. We just need to arson. Although it would help if it stood in a different place, because the world and the puzzle remain lit by my own flashlight. So if you stand in the wrong place, you can hardly fucking read it. Okay, FS. Stillman. BH, Beverly, Hammonds. MK. McKaufman. And O. Richmond. But it also did imply Casey Shelling. Or was it only the... Was I actually meant to read? Because I didn't sign up for that. This is the Splinter Cell franchise, so fun. You know, weirdly, I think the only ones I played... I was about to say the first and the last ones, but that's not true. I played the very first one, which genuinely was innovative in the way that you controlled character speed with the mouse wheel. Just to make up for the fact that PC controllers at the time generally didn't have analog sticks. Not the ones I could afford at the time, anyway. And then the last one I played was Conviction, which was pretty fun.
And how you gave them says a list.
So, right, I'll light these again. Don't let it be in an order, come on. See if the order matters. Excuse me. Unless it was everyone else that I need to light. You weren't allowed to play tier operated games until you moved out, so once you were on your own, had some extra money, you got PS2 and bought all the things you wanted to play but never got to. Hell yes. That must have been a really fun moving out experience. It is a little bit young adult, where it's like, I can play my music as loud as I want and my parents can't even yell at me. But yeah, I did also go through a period of being a poor student at the time. I fully monopolized the fact that I had a working PS2. Ended up playing all the Splinter Cell games back to back until he shifts to PC for either Blacklist or Conviction. You can't remember which came out first. It was Conviction. Rose remembers the parents not letting you play Morrowind because you had the option to play a thief. That is a weird one. I can't deny you that one. That one is a weird. Now I can play Double Dragon. Wait, this was it? This was the violent Nintendo game I wasn't allowed to play? I mean, it starts with a innocent woman getting punched in the stomach, so there is that. Yeah, I've got names. Hallowed memory of those members and associates of this church who gave themselves to free our path in the service of our Lord and Savior. I'm gonna have to actually go and read what the graves say, aren't I? See, my parents were very permissive and hands-off in pretty much any game we wanted to play. Put it this way, I may have played Kingpin at too young an age, and I've gone the longest possible way round, haven't I? Even that, after that, like, they heard some of the dialogue, and they didn't take it off us.
Treasured a tiny flower, lent not given, to bud on earth.
That didn't help too much. One of these mentioned flames that might help my help me out a lot.
The memory of Beverly Hammond, requiescat in peace.
Maybe there's some significance I'm missing to that. No, it is completely synonymous with rest in peace by the look of things. You had to beg to get Soul Calibur 2? I mean, that does put unfair standards on the bodies of women, but it's not the least believable part of that game, quite frankly.
Blessed are the pure in heart, for they.
This is not telling me much. I can't light it myself, can I? No.
In ever-loving memory, the Lord watch between me and
So there are some open graves. They just don't have a light next to them.
precious memories of Alexander Harrison.
Finally, one puzzle I'm not solving faster than Catbat.
I shall not
Well, would you like to give me a hint then? A little hinty hint?
loved and remembered.
I had to beg to get Soul Calibur 2 and yet let me watch movies.
We loved so dear, silent the voice we loved to hear.
Sorry, we'll let you watch movies you should never have seen. Relative locations to the graves that have lanterns or something. I mean, what do you mean by relative? I'm going by the fact that there's a light next to it, therefore it is relevant. Because it's not as if you can go up to every grave and get something from it, right? Yeah. No looky prompts here. So... This is Cersei Shilling. And I take it I cannot light this. No. La 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 la. Again, I advise having a skip dialogue button, which is not the same as start dialogue button. Kava's favourite characters were Ivy in her modest suit and Voldo in his boldest codpiece. Incredible. Excellent work. And lots of words. You returned? Hey, Gobbo. We're talking about cod pieces, apparently. There goes the hollow nut. I mean, body. Ah, Bapanada. Do I want a little hinty hint? I would very much like a hinty McHint. If you would be so dear. He also did play Harvester from borrowing it from a family friend who brought it on a trip. And was it your mum walked in and had gotten up to the hanging scene? Jesus Christ. Oh dear. Yeah, Bapanada has become a favoured way of saying hello in certain streams. What information do you customarily find on tombstones besides the eulogy, the tagline? The dates? It didn't give me those in the text, but they might be visible. Yes, you made to return that game. You know what, in the case of Harvester, I'm not sure I begrudge it. Dates and
A tiny flower.
dates and dates mums? Eulogy, tagline, epitaph. Although his best boy.
Treasured a tiny flower, lent not given, to bud on earth and bloom in heaven.
Right. I'm also gonna go back in here and double check what the plaque itself says. Is that people who gave themselves to... How do I know who is in the grave? Generally one trusts that the name is written on the grave. Because if the idea is you just pick the graves that have a lit candle next to them and then light a candle corresponding to the position of the name down there compared to the position of the candle there. As far as I know, I've done that. Like, what would the world think of me if I just brute forced this? So we've got F. Stillman, Beverly Hammond, Mike Kaufman, something Richmond. And Casey Shelling wasn't lit, but that was another grave I could read. So I wrote it down in a separate column. So, yeah, if that's what you were pointing me to, then I'm not sure what's going on. I'm not brute forcing it, you're brute forcing it. Unless it's backwards. Just trying to figure out how to give a hint about just spoiling it. Kitten has come to investigate my voice coming out of your tablet. Hello, Kitty. Hello. Hello, Wilson. How are you? Are you a kitty? Are you a teeny little kitty? Do you have a fuzzy face? And a fuzzy belly? And little paws? Yep, good. That won't be confusing. So is that like... I'm still looking at how do I know who is in the grave. And I've got the names of the lit up ones. Yes, I have candles and I have names. If we believe they correspond on a grid, then what I need to do is light the corresponding ones. And as far as I know, that is exactly what I've just done. Did any of the graves have something in common? Some of them had a lit candle. I'm gonna go check if I missed one. I don't think I did. Loading. Is this one we've got? Yeah.
Sacred to the Requiem.
Big Beverly at it again. She died as she lived. Beverly.
In ever-loving memory, blessed are the...
Yep, Mike Kaufman, that's correct.
In ever blessed are the pure in heart.
Are only some of them blessed?
John!
I'm kind of...
Don't die.
I'm not worried about dying at the moment. I'm worried about not getting this puzzle and looking like an idiot, but honestly, that ship may have sailed.
Sacred to the memory.
Sacred, you say? Graveyard's bigger than I might think. It's easy to get turned around, make sure I didn't miss anyone. Okay. So... Turn my flashlight off, just in case. You don't have a lit candle, but you seem worth bumping up against at least. But it turns out you didn't have anything to say, so... no soup yet.
In ever-loving memory, Lord.
That's an example of one that is open but not lit up. I'll write it down anyway. Got this one
Precious
already.
memories of the Lord is...
No, we absolutely did not have that one. It was blatantly lit up. This one is going to be OR, I'm guessing.
And remembered gone is the face we loved so.
So yeah, I may have just missed one. It didn't give me a number. How many candles did I light before? You might have missed that bit. I had 4 previously. I've just found a 5th. I'm going to incorporate that data and hope. Another soup since you're having instant ramen. Ooh. Excellent. Particular flavor? Well, I've fucked myself over by facing the wrong direction entirely. Oh no, I had the flashlight off. Even worse. Yeah, there's an A. Harrison. Excellent. Okay.
There's a little...
We may have a path forward.
Soup's
Ding.
on.
Thank you, Catbat. So it turns out I had the exact right idea for the puzzle. I had just, as Catbat said, got turned around in the graveyard and missed something. Speaking of missed something, where the fuck was that thing that opened? Worms. Ah, here we go. Descend. This will be fine. This will all be fine. Not a particularly good flavour, but it's soup. You had migraine stabby soup yesterday, so it's beef flavour. It's what was left in the
Tax has
house.
been worried sick.
Sounds alright.
He really cares, you know. Tough guy that's soft as pudding. That's what you said, wasn't it?
So a stale pudding.
The boss in better days. All those Ginkgo suits, sweet talking our regulars. State paycheck and a roof over your head. It's hard to say no when you're out of options. fucking boiling pot of bad eggs.
The bar or the food you're forced to
I
eat?
can only imagine what it's like to have been through all of it.
Move this down a little.
You need to know that you're not alone. We're not alone.
What is glass but tortured sand?
It's boiling over. And soon they're gonna get burned. Whatever it takes. Remember?
Then the pot boils over and water gets into the electronics of your oven and the display stops working and the heat's inconsistent. That's not a story that happened to me. That's I just made that up off the top of my head. Okay, tell you what, that is, assuming there's not a cutscene coming, that is a good time for to have break. Now that I have humiliated myself with lack of observation. So I'm going to go to a break, as I traditionally do around the hour mark. So I'm going to go away for a couple of minutes. While I do that, think about getting up, walking around, stretching your legs, get yourself a drink or a snack if you feel the need. Make sure you're staying on top of your meds, whatever you do. Make sure you do that. You deserve the health and happiness those bring. And if they're not, you should consult your physician, because generally meds are meant to help. And hopefully they can. I'll play some clips in the meantime to keep you occupied, and I get that why you would want to roll for Vagabondage, Rizalka, but on this channel, for the whims of everyone and their interests, I think I still have to say, roll for Puppy.
Staff!
Oh,
What do you want?
oh, there he is.
Show yourself!
Oh, why is he that color?
Why's he got hair?
Looking for me. Bring me the boy.
What boy?
Nice and clean.
Soup. I think you'll find your line is soup son. You could say soup son as well. We're allowing that.
Yeah, it's same. Can I get my guy through here? I can. There we go, made my job easier. No! No to you and all your ways. Also, once you get a hand on the what? Huh? Shit, well, where the fuck? I literally did not see that I'd walked into this thing. Ow! Piss! I got treed. I got fucking treed. Just two. I'll need the rest for later. Motherfucker. As I get to show off my latest purchase. So I saw this in a charity shop and it was so whatever the fuck this is that I decided it was coming home with me.
I like that you and I both looked at it and I was just like, that's a thing. What was the other thing? It was like the PlayStation.
Yeah, it was the PlayStation button symbols, but just in a light up fashion. Thank you.
Nick hates the bulge that it has.
It is such an odd shape, and I guess it didn't come all across in a 2D photo from one angle.
Oh yeah, it's very bulgy.
Cheers. How the
I think you drink it from the backside because it's not raised. There you go. Now you get to show off your Xbox.
Hey, where are you?
We reassemble with our families back
I
on
heard him.
Arconia.
You heard him.
Despite overwhelming odds,
I heard you talk about him.
these valiant fighters never gave
Oh,
up.
there he is.
And in many cases,
He's between my legs.
gave their very lives.
Don't look.
Now the time has come to leave.
Ah, so tasty.
Yes, we have defeated Asgard.
I mean, it was my ankle, but
But
still.
you all know beyond a
Just yet. Have a grenade, bastards. Oh, that did not get him at all. Oh shit, is that? Okay, no, it's just a fucker on horseback. That's fine. I can deal with that. I cannot deal with that. I think I'm going into the desert yet. If I shoot one, will it set the other off? Yes, it will. Shit. Sorry, pal. Hey, don't fucking stand there. Help us out. Come on, get down here, you prick. I'll fucking fight you behind Tesco. Whilst this is a point where game does get incredibly interesting, and incidentally, I believe this is the second last time I'll be at UNATCO.
We'll miss you, Agent.
Second last time I'll be at UNATCO HQ. So, does anybody know what happened there? I don't know what happened there. I believe that's the no. Okay, proud of myself for that dodge. Oh, she's having fun. Or she was. So unfortunately, Nevik, you have you asked about a very cursed looking mug. This one, I believe. And yes, the bulge. The bulge of it. The sheer, unadulterated bulge of it all. Does that sufficiently demonstrate how odd this thing is? I mean, you can see why I saw this in a charity shop and I was just like, I need to get this. This has to come home with me. What? Why the fuck are we talking about X-rays and pregnancy? What happened? Yes, you no longer have a metal bracket in your ankle for someone to miss. Did that happen? Thank you for the quote, Gobble. Just, I swear to God, like, sometimes I just miss something. Sometimes I just have to accept that chat has gone on a tangent. And I think this is one of the latter times. Multiple times in 2020? Jesus. Alright. The hole here. How about we explore this room first? Ooh, repair spray. How many of those do I have now? Because I picked up significantly fewer than I remember. And yet I have 4. So that is really not bad going. Also, I do have very unfortunate news. I did not find the guitar melee weapon again when I replayed up to where I was. So hence why I'm using the pointed stick. Or more specifically, the stick with a big bunch of nails in it. Just come into me talking about an Xbox couple. Meanwhile, chat is chat. How was Sarah? Yeah, that is a quote I said, Nevik. Fair point. Yeah, thank you for the quote. And to see the other sheer madness goes to my quote bot. 294. Built this castle up with my own 2 hands. Turns out that's not a one-person job, and now my bones don't work. Yeah, so last time Rizalka visited, she got asked a lot if she was with child. It's getting out tomorrow. I mean, I feel like that. No, that might be how people refer to a child in utero. That might well happen. Hey, pal. Oh, damn it. Ah, you don't get a twofer. Now I know. Ooh, nearly got hit there, but not quite. You're just gonna watch and see your pal get stomped there. In fairness, maybe they don't like each other. Maybe they're just like co-workers in the profession of killing my ass. Right, how sore am I? Very sore. Big ouchie. How the fuck do they stand? Badly. And if I'm around, they fucking don't. Woman with intestines? Gross. 4 logs, each with a dumb symbol painted on the side. I like that she's throwing shade for the traditional style of Silent Hill puzzle here. Which, you know what, is a fair response. Like, Silent Hill seems like this unknowable eldritch horror that you simply inhabit and deal with. In this case, somebody's absolutely fucking with Mika, and I can fully understand her just being like, over it. Okay, turn up. All laughed at me for hiding, called me irrational. I warned them all it wasn't safe. They didn't want to believe me. First the guns, then the screaming, then the guns stopped, and the screaming stopped. I'm all alone now. Mason multi-organ failure. Rough going, my dude. Oh no. No. No, why did you pick that up, Mika? Why am I inspecting it? You don't remember picking this up. That's odd. It literally just happened. Also, I'm getting absolutely fuck all map down here, which I guess we got our map via satellite. It makes sense, I guess. It facilitated by whatever device we're using. I don't know if that's part of the radio or something else. Ow! Thought I had my distance, but I absolutely did not. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Motherfucker! Oh, this is a bad angle to do any of this at. I think timing is a part of it as well. You can, like, intercept their attacks and throw them off. Put them into a little stun state. Can't pretend that I've mastered the timing, but been doing alright for myself so far. It's tight confines, but I have a stick. I wonder if these are technically 2 different types of enemies. I've been kind of treating them exactly the same, and that might not be the way to go. Yeah, I think I've hunted his arm off. Thank you for the quote, Gobble. This x-ray of an ankle looks like a pregnancy. Sounds so much like a doctor in the 1800s being like, ah, yes, women, medical mysteries, the lot of them. Ankle wombs and all. I've never seen one, therefore it's a perfectly reasonable place for one to go. I mean, why does Nick do anything, Nevik? I might have been present for the context of that particular name. Don't remember what it is. You're not gonna make me put a heart on. Oh no. We've got a throbbing heart that Mika does not remember picking up. This is fine. Fine and good. Nothing is the matter. How many bullets do I have now? A healthy amount, I would say. I'm pretty sure my health was at caution, so worth bearing in mind how many of those I have. Oh boy, this is a recipe for getting lost. Sweetheart. Let me guess, she doesn't remember picking this up. Yep. I mean, I gotta admit, the cling to the right strategy has been working for me so far. I found 3 hearts. Now, if that mechanism is where the hearts go, then 3/4 of the way there already. I might not. I might go this way. There's kind of an odd bit about that whole section. Pulsating heart, you say? Shreds, you say? There's kind of an odd bit about that whole section where it was really quite open. It's 4 arms reaching forwards as if waiting for something. Okay, so different puzzle entirely. Your head hurts. Stop beating. Don't know what compelled you to do that. Not beating anymore. What's that sound? It's like beating at the back of my head. This seems like a gun moment. No, it was much more of a gun moment than I thought it was. Ominous music is, in fact, ominous. What the fuck am I aiming at? What is... I guess I'm probably going to find out, aren't I? Now, can I find my way back to that door? Don't be one of those ones where everything just repeats on itself and does a weird... Apparently I hadn't been there before, or the entire layout of this place changed on me. Either is possible. It does seem like that kind of game. I mean, I just put 4 random hearts that I found, some of them still moving, into a mechanism that I had absolutely no understanding of, other than they were hands. And they were ready to grip some hearts, it would seem. So I guess we'll get back to that door and find out. Could be good times, could be bad times. Like, what is that there? That thing that looks like some kind of weird thing for holding up a glass bowl, which is seemingly not there when I switch scenes. Okay, I can't interact with this at all now. I'm confused. There's been a hydrant posture check. Let me sort that out and catch up on the chat.
What have I done?
You know what? Fair mood reading, considering the situation. Oh. Apparently I've got the correct reaction according to Catbats. Also very displeased about Mika's choices. And yeah, I do appreciate the banner of these abomination. He's like, I'm here to, I hunger for your blood. Oh, you're doing a thing. Right, one second. That's why the open area was a bit odd in that regard, because you could just, with the possible exception of the dogs, which were quite good at ambushing you, then you could just walk around them. Conserving energy, betting the meal options in the sewer of still beating hearts is variable. Surely you just have to wait a little bit and see what the menu changed. You feel like you yelled with your bare hands, no gloves. Yes, Gobble, you do need to stop picking up beating hearts. We've told you about this. I feel like every damn week is like, hey Gobble, you picked up a randomly beating heart that you found in the sewers again. You did. Oh, we've talked about this. Segment in particular was because she was chasing the criminals. Jesus. A show called Lady Victorian Detective. That's where. Okay, I've now read the phrase just raw dogging miscellaneous organs that seem to live on in spite of no host. That is one of the most sentence of all time. Could be good times, could be bad times. When has a creepy hand statue that wants to hold beating hearts been a sign of a good time? And Cobble's like, me? Couldn't be me. Hiding hearts behind. Gobble, what are you holding? Okay, so picking up a bunch of random hearts and putting them into a hand statue was not the answer to my problems. What if I just shoot fuck out of this thing? Did I shoot it in half? Seems like I shot it in half. Oh, they've got wavy bits. No, maybe that's the whole thing. Pay no attention to the beating below the floorboards. I always do. If that shows up in the home report, then I'm out thousands. Just as a wee experiment, thought I'd see how many bullets it takes to do in one of these things. It feels like Sarah was also attributed to also certain mental conditions and not just horny. I thought it was just. I mean, I have referred to it as being a woman disease. Anything wrong with a woman that they couldn't immediately identify, including up to disagreeing with a man. It's just like, oh, hysteria. Yep. Yeah, there we go. This is a long path that I don't remember previously taking. Also, apparently I stepped on something squishy. Okay. Next time I get hit, I gotta heal myself. I am at caution and I need to remember that. That's so long though. My normal sewer now? Oh, hello. Okay, the item pickups could be easier to get to. Phone's making noise, excuse me.
Soup's on.
Soup. No soup, no puppy.
High Street. Perfect.
Station shouldn't be far now, is it? I don't actually know if I solved the sewer the right way. I seemed to warp reality and then find a ladder. There's still a locked door down there that I didn't get anywhere close to opening. Next time there's a big bastard to deal with, I need to remember that I've got a bunch of shotgun ammo now. Wrong direction, Mika. Oh shit. Shit. Man. Wheezy fuckers, this lot. How did I hit that one twice? Oh. That was such a pathetic little death roll. Does this technically count as the city now? Because I don't think we're actually that far from the estates that we started in. I mean, maybe the map will say differently. No, it's very much of this area and this area alone, so... Hello, I'm here to bonk. Yeah, I've received your bonking. You may die now. Bird! Heck! Hello! Eve, I didn't know you were
looking
on.
at.
I think this Adam person has a serious case of irony poisoning.
What the fuck is iron? Iron? Like the metal?
Basically, he's just completely lost in the sauce, too deep in the memes.
Can you just talk like a regular person for 5
Needs
seconds?
to go out and touch grass.
Ah, good fun footage of myself, Bree, and his cursedness doing a Lancer. Keith, what is the meaning of this? Were you live, or did you just engineer a way to raid into me for no good reason? I did not realize you would have been doing something, and did... Maybe I got a note. You were live. Maybe I did get a notification, but I chucked my phone over there because it was making noise at me. I'm starting to see how this could have possibly happened. Thank you ever so much, Keith. Thank you, best GM. Yeah, welcome in. We're talking about hysteria for some reason. Can't might think the locked door might have been a bonus item or something. You don't recall getting in there either. It's four keys though. Like in this replay, I did go and do the I did get the master key for the housing block and go into the other rooms. One of which I'm pretty sure contained absolutely nothing. You coded reactions into your battle system. Oh, excellent. Mika, would you consistently target the bastard, please? Like, I can't come at the phone right now, there's bastards. And it's as much as I do enjoy playing and role-playing with Nick and Bree, I hope to get the chance in our ongoing Lancer campaign to play with some other people, because I can't just stick to my old favourites the entire time, can I? Okay. There's another creepy phone call about to happen, but we're on an ad break, so I'll have a quick nosy around for any goodies and then... Oh shit, the phone stopped. Oh no, it's still going, thank Christ. Right. Okay, ad break is allegedly over, so... Let's get freaked out!
Are you feeling alright, little sparrow? You look pale.
What do you care?
You look like you've seen a ghost.
I don't know what's real anymore. They keep coming.
Oh dear. You were doing so well. It's a shame you're not cut out for this.
And I think I did pretty damn well not to question reality up to this point.
Such a pretty little thing.
Ew.
What are you trying to achieve here? Why do you keep calling me?
Why do you keep picking up?
I just want to find her. Tell me. Is she still alive? Fuck. What am I saying? I can't stay here.
Best get moving.
That's what I've been saying.
Long left.
Yeah, we do have a time limit as well, which I'm not entirely sure about. Like, a quarantine's going to come down and she won't be able to get back in, or they're going to carpet bomb the entire place. Again, I don't think it's an enforced time limit, it's just narrative. Anyway, our Kotak radio is picking up something, so hooray, more domestic trauma. Instead of direct trauma via a phone booth.
I'm not leaving, goddammit, this is my home.
All the eye.
the value of your current property. I've lived here for 52 years. You have no right walking in here like you own the place.
Turns out they do.
This location is indeed now owned by Sherwood Estate Management. You are currently considered to be trespassing on private property. Nonsense! I didn't agree to any of this. Should you persist in your refusal to comply, I will have no choice but to escalate this issue with our non-compliance team.
Our non-compliance team is a guy called Jeff. He's got a bat.
Your mother ever teach you some damn manners? Escalate this, you good-for-nothing little bootlicker.
That was the 6th signal. I think I'm already missing 2 now. Missed the first one, which is almost doubly annoying. Okay, this is the game's camera angle that says, no, no, go the other way. Something popped up there. Dead classified person. I'm getting details on all the corpses I've come across that aren't mutants and aren't classified. And all the classified ones look suspiciously like some kind of military. The hand scanner's broketed. Home stealth. I need to find a window. Or a ladder. Sorry, 1 second. I mean, Automod caught that comment for bullying, which is technically correct. You may have been disgusted, Nick. Also, welcome in. Good to see you. We had a clip of you earlier, actually. Not because I shouted you out, because Keith raided and it played a clip of us playing Lancer. Although, frankly, it has been at least 3 days. So, again, another one.
What did it?
No!
Yeah, I got shot on by a dolphin.
I trick shot it out.
Well, I think that clip speaks for itself. No further notes. Now, where were we? Kind of looked like there's a balcony there. I don't know if there's a way to get up to it, though. You already had to automod correct somebody just talking about Nick. Automod's got it in for him. You're a lass of poor lemons, but you managed to run a session of draw steel without your throat collapsing, so all good here. This is good, and I hope you are less ill soon. You deserve better things than the illness. Just normal, Nick. Just innocent, Nick. Once again, the camera angle implies, no, not this way, ya fud. But worms... Yeah, I could just hop this fence. I feel like that's within Mika's power. Oh, hello. Did not notice this before. Hole! What is? See what looks like a lights out puzzle here. Well, that's no help. I'm pointing the light in the wrong direction. Flawed. Doesn't seem to be any power running through the mechanism. That is not going to help anything. Here. Well, whose fucking idea was this? Nope, not that. The handle is plastic, right? Wow, who hates toasters that much? Yeah, I was having an ADHD object in hand just vanished moment. Well done. Where object go? Why object? Was object ever really there? Object permanence? Never matter. For fuck. Yeah, that's not good. I say far, right?
What is glass but tortured sand?
Well, what if... Okay. So I've set a building on fire, that's nice. Can I go back in?
Soup.
Soup! Soup has been achieved. Well done, Gobbo. Alright, no, I didn't mean to save. I'm good. No, why would you go back in there, Mika? I am questioning your choice at soup of the day. Outstanding, Papaya. 10 out of 1. 19 out of 20. Okay, so some mild arson. Oh, not the doggos. Well, I've never managed to hit one in melee before. That's new. The thing is, the dogs disappear very quickly. Nope, missed. Okay, just keep that handy in case the other dog comes back. I'm gonna make this look stupid, but then you got souped. Yes, we all got souped. And appropriate considering his horror game. In theory, that's what it's there for, but we just try and trigger it every damn stream, to be honest. I think it's kind of inconsistent about how many bullets these doggos take. You know, I'm not going to call them doggos. They don't deserve that title. Bastard dogs. That's what they are from now on. Oh, hello. For a second I was wondering if I managed to get 2 of them in one. Anyway. Now that I only have to deal with one at a time. Much happier to switch to melee. Oh, don't add another one in. That's just mean and cruel. Game, you're being a meanie butt. I won't have it. Ow. Aye, there we go. First death. I did not expect it to rally its attack quite so quickly. Okay, so where am I going back to? The main menu. Okay, cool. No, not 2301. That's from yesterday.
John!
1 second.
Die.
Well, I followed that advice pretty damn hard. I suspect the dogs actually have a small hitbox and are harder to kill. That feels right to me. That does definitely feel right to me. I have definitely failed to hit some dogs. That's not where the alley was. It were over here. So... Sorry, Holmes was up. Dee Dee has redeemed no cursing, so I shall not be using any sweared words for a little while. 3 minutes, apparently. Now, it would seem I have no interest in the scissors whatsoever. Up until... let me double check. Yeah. Up until I've done the entire puzzle. Yes, there we go. Then we remove the scissors again. Oh, they're rusty as well. But I do have a pair of skizzers, should I need them. mean, I did try to put it out by stamping on it, but apparently that is not the way it's done. Have you never seen the John die before, Cap? That's been there a while.
It's a table.
And there we go, another classic. Weapon out. Salad Fingers would love those rusty scissors. I should be grateful. Salad Fingers isn't here. Salad Fingers hasn't been here for a while. Wait, that's the window I came out? Yes it is. I have to admit, some choices are made as to which direction your character is facing when you load into a new area. If Salad Fingers did show up, I might just start screaming. You know what? Not at first, but yeah, it wouldn't take long before the screaming started and never stopped. Okay, I can do this. I can take out a creature with melee attacks. It is within my power. I think the lock-on's broken. Or maybe it just doesn't put a targeting reticle on them. Which way did I go last time? And can I go the complete and utter opposite way? Because there might be goodies. And I like those. And I definitely need revolver ammo now. I've been kind of gung-ho about it. Not gun-ho about it, gung-ho. Although I am a bit of a gun-ho. Salad Fingers was not one of the ones that I particularly watched. Like, there was your Weeble and Bob, which was everywhere, I think. And just the stylings of Weeble in general. I watched plenty of those ones. I remember keeping up with Catface for a while. Don't hit me again. I can't manage it. See? Danger. But I don't think I got the joke of Salad Fingers. I remember watching the first episode and just being like, okay, that exists. I'm fine to go now. And thankfully I can now fucking well use as many shit bastard swear words as I would like. Someone... No, nobody make that mod that DD's suggesting. Salad Fingers does not need to be in this game. Frankly, I'm not sure I want you to give the dev ideas. He just did a 2.0 patch. He bloody well might. Now, have I gone in a loop here, or is this new? Alright, your heaps off. Don't make a baby noise. It's unnecessary. You've already got your death scene. Don't milk it. I'm trying to make it more upsetting just because it'll be edgy. And you know what? While I'm here... I really only got 4 shotgun ammo this entire time. I do just kind of want to know how much the shotgun holds. 4. Good to know. Actually, no, not that. There we go. I'll maybe resort to gun when dealing with those folks on the right, but for now, should be able to cope with this. Ah, good. They've separated. Excellent. Thought I might have to move away and kite back to get to the get around the other one, but apparently not. Little cry of despair and then attack. Classic animation. Okay. It'd be hard for me to say I've mastered the combat of this so far. Not quite there yet. Didi points out that she is in fact a demon. Her job to put dark, twisted thoughts into the world for humanity to run with. Well, god damn it. Good job, I guess. I wish you hadn't. Horror achieved successfully. Yeah. Food ordered. Excellent. What food are you having? You have to tell us. It's the rules here. I do need to order some foods at least one day this week. I wonder what I'll have. I think the last takeaway I got was a Chinese. It was alright. Not feeling quite trashy enough for a kebab. I'm saying this as if I'm going to order it tonight. I'm not. I don't have time to eat, get to bed, and not wake up in the middle of the night with indigestion. I'm too old for any of that. Getting Indian is a bit heavy though. Would rely on me having a light lunch. Yeah, exactly. You can understand, Didi, why we might be confused, as Kappa points out. Your main offerings are cookies and internet hugs. You ordered a double sausage and egg McMuffin. Excellent. The other thought patterns you tend to encourage is free spend money at the streamers so they make funny noises. You're also, to actually go on your side for a second, you also tend to yeet xenomorphs into unrelated games. Pizza is always a good option, you're correct, Rizalka. I would have to pick one, of course. Domino's is a fine standby. And I do actually like their chicken wings. This is when my brother reveals he's been watching the entire times and comes in with opinions. I cannot consider myself a chicken wing connoisseur. I just know I like those ones. On the other hand, there's another place I can order from that does decent pizza and offers custard cream milkshakes. If you don't know what custard creams are, imagine kind of like an Oreo but with just regular biscuit. And they are the best, and I can have about 100 of them in one sitting. How do I feel about a good fish and chips? You know, I don't hate it. It just... What am I trying to say here? It just didn't feel like a basic bitch option. It's just... It tends to be not what I'm in the mood for. What about the one place near me that does the calzones? I think that's the same place. Ooh, calzone is like kind of in the same category as kebab, I guess, except slightly different. Like, if I was going to get a calzone, it'd be filled with dollar meat. Pickledy Dog misses custard creams. They are nice. They are superior to bourbon biscuits. Which, it's not the fun type of bourbon, it's just custard creams, but a little more chocolatey and about half as good. Fish and chips is expensive where you live. Are you particularly inland, or? I mean, yes, I do get the kebab calzone. Well, you tried it. You know why. Actually, that's a good point. Didi will insert death claws and xenomorphs. Precious murder babies need all the love and attention by dumping them into random, unrelated video games. Does the target factor into whether you use a xenomorph or a deathclaw? Because it's always been xenomorphs in my chat, I'm pretty sure. I generally don't like fish, but one place does fish and chips that you will go out of your way to for once in a while. Less expensive here on account of being a port city. Is it? No, just high standards. Well, fair enough. You made a mistake by getting the mac and cheese calzone. Delicious, but too much. I will... Shit, which one of those was... I think this is the right one. I accidentally pressed left and right and moved on to another one. Yeah, this is the rightmost one, so that's correct. The night we got those calzones, Lee had said to me, it's like, oh, I was thinking, like, we have them so that you get half of mine and I get half of yours. And I was just sitting there with... This was not the plan in my mind, so I was just sitting there with my calzone, kebab calzone, just been... Hey. Usually depends on the location. Deathclaws don't do too well in tight, cramped spaces. And xenomorphs thrive in that. You know what? That is good thinking. I admire the logic that went into that one. You did let... I did let you try it, at least. Well, that feels like the least I can do. Like, you can try a bite of my food. That is fucking it. You can have a little bit of here's what you could have won. You're not even sure where you'd get fish and chips around there. I mean, like, how far does fish and chips spread? Like, every goddamn town in Scotland has a fish and chip place. Can almost guarantee that, no matter where they are. But, yeah, I don't know how far that spreads out. Didn't Fallout 2 have a whole vault full of Deathclaws? It does sound like them. Or Fallout 1. We'll be getting fish and chips on Friday. Fish on a Friday does seem to be a thing. Maybe an old-fashioned thing that's not always in vogue anymore, but at the very least it was a thing. Okay, newspaper, May 4th. Tensions rise as Sherwood project faces scrutiny in Barnston. Barnston, May 4th, 2063. Sherwood's ambitious revitalisation project in Barnston, once hailed as a beacon of hope, now faces growing discontent from residents as construction advances. The initial enthusiasm surrounding the initiative has given way to frustration and scepticism, with locals voicing concerns about disruptions and unmet promises. Excuse me. Months into the project's implementation, Barnston's residents have begun experiencing the practical implications of the ambitious overhaul. Construction sites dotting the city have caused significant disruptions, affecting daily routines and businesses. Many residents, initially hopeful for employment opportunities, lament the slow pace of job creation exacerbating existing financial strains. Sherwood, the driving force behind the endeavour, has faced mounting criticism over perceived delays and inadequate community engagement. CEO Sarah Reynolds acknowledged the challenges. We understand the concerns of the community. Our aim remains to bring positive change, but we acknowledge the setbacks, stated the bitch in response to the growing discontent. As frustrations escalate, residents call for greater transparency and tangible progress from Sherwood. The charity now faces a critical juncture, with public sentiment shifting amid rising discontent, highlighting the complexities of executing large-scale projects in local communities. For blah 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 blah. Where the hell am I now? Any power? Don't see where the cable's running to. It seems to go underground. Oh, of course, the fuse box. If I can find a replacement fuse for that, I will... Maybe I won't be laughing, but I will certainly be chortling. Yeah, that's a bit cheeky. That's an actual... Like, Star is an actual brand of shop. I'm not sure you're allowed to do that. Oh no, it's Spar. What the fuck am I talking about? Nope. Ignore me. I'm not sure why bolt cutters are on sale here. Don't... Oh my god, they're gonna make me do it. Oh, I thought they were gonna make me use the scissors to cut open the back end. Oh, I got excited for a second there. Okay. Okay, yes, now it brings up the prompt. You insert the pack of fuses. The wrapping disintegrates. But then your common fish is actually a shark. Is that the case in Australia? Friday in that case is because it's when you're heading home and your ma can't be arsed cooking. Also fair enough. It was Fallout 2 and you can get a Deathclaw as a companion.
Let's get off these streets. It's too dangerous out here.
It's probably not going to be any safer in the station, I think you'll find. I've not been there, but seems like a pretty good guess. Daisy's mum had her convinced for years the fish place you go to was only open on Fridays. The fish was good enough you could believe that they opened for one day and made enough money to keep going. Oh dear. Hey Casey, been a while. I have no idea if this will even get to you, but we've been out of power for weeks. Things here in Barneston are really going to shit, like more than normal. The high street's all boarded up, businesses are just there one day and empty the next, like everything gone. Place is starting to look like a ghost town. This is the fucking opposite of what we were promised. People are saying some folks have gone missing. Everyone's on edge. Sherwood brought their own security crew and now it feels like we're all walking on eggshells. People are keeping to themselves, afraid to even step outside. Feeling pretty on edge too. It's like this whole city's holding its breath. Drop me a line when you can. Take care, Ben. Oh, Ben and Casey, I hope you made it out of here. But I suspect you might not have. Because this is a fucking shithole. For mods, you can get a Deathclaw as a companion in 4 and then never use ranged weapons again because you don't want to hit the baby. And also, you probably wouldn't need to. Even a Fallout 4 Deathclaw. Significantly less dangerous than other variants. Well, did Fallout 3 have Deathclaws? I feel like 3 and 4 would have had similarly rubbish Deathclaws. Not New Vegas though. New Vegas knew how to use them properly. Ow. Guys, fuck off. Okay, nearly these. 2 remaining fuses. Good to know. It made the hitting noise, but nobody reacted. Where the fuck did you come from? See that one on the right? I swear to God that came out of nowhere. Okay, you're faster. You catch up. So I don't accidentally get dinged by the crawly bastard. Yeah, do your attack. It gives me time to fucking miss, apparently. So close to getting hit there, but I managed to avoid it. Okay. I will point out, game, having reticules on multiple enemies does not let me know which one I'm targeting. Touch unhelpful. Oh my God, it's where the fuck y'all are breeding in here. I hope you aren't, because I don't want to think about the implications of that and kind of regret saying it overall. Come on, overextend yourself. There we go. And your arm's off. If we did have Deathclaws, okay, good. Did not remember. It's been quite a while since I've played that one. Now I think about it. Why the white paint? One looks different to the others. I had to make sure. revolver ammo. Oh yeah, you all get to be classified because you're special super boys. We had proper animal friend perk where once you got it fully leveled, all the animal life liked you. Cat's been fed. Excellent. Animal handling feat at work. I say that as if it isn't quite easy to make a cat happy with food. They fucking love it. Obsessed with it they are. Slap your ghoul mask on, get animal friend all claimed, become mistress of the waste. That is very you. In all fairness, that is just very you. Another classified one. We had revolver ammo, thank you very much. What are we up to now? Back to the 30s. Excellent. More classified bodies. More white paints. At least I hope that's what it is. There's some shotted gun ammo though. Hand scanner looks like it's the only way through, and I don't have a hand handy that'll work. At least I don't think so. So what are we thinking is going to happen? Some kind of hacking device, or am I cutting off a motherfucker's hand? Oh, attack. Just a funny way of saying super radio, but there you go. No play, only dystopia.
Please. It's not safe for little girls. You see, those men will tell Mommy off if we go.
How does that affect me? Shh.
You're stupid, stupid men.
Well, I hope they have a sense of humor. Okay, apparently they do. This might be the point where you pick her up and run, because I'm assuming these men are armed and bastards. It's fun to hear them getting tilt.
So sorry.
For the quote, cat bat. Oh, right, come on, they're a fucking kid. So, the bastard corporation, the name of which I forget, exclusively hire bastards? Well, clearly they don't have kids of their own, because otherwise they would realize, no, they are beyond control sometimes. The difference between us, between me and Kappa, is I'm running around them as you were going in circles going, no, 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 nope, no, 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 no. Did you try just running around them and not fighting? Would have been easier. Did you try throwing your flashlight at them? Surprisingly enough, I have not found a hand yet. More bastards, who would have thought? Tell you what, there is a map. It's a small area, but it might be something worth looking at. Lots of part in this game that made you feel gross, but that one set off your danger alarms. That's something about them in that design in particular, or Was it the sheer numbers? The sheer numbers I get. That is when I actually have to start paying attention. Teaching your kids do not actively antagonize the people who can and will kill you is proper parenting. It's true. You're right, Dee Dee, and you should say it. Just the fault of Sherwood who put them in the damn situation. Yes, I've remembered the name of Bastard Corporation now, although I might stick with Bastard Corporation from time to time. It's fun to say. You know, is there a thing there? There is! Revolver ammo. That does not help me with the hand scanner. Also, guess what, kid? I don't need permission to go into the play park. Nah, 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 nah. La, 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 la. Can't go on the slide, though. Game won't let me. But yes, consider also teaching your kid to resist fascism. I'm a grown-up and I do what I want. Including hitting bastards with a stick with a nail. Come on. There we go. I think we'll get another one in and down they go. Perfect. Okay, I was hearing the radio noise, for lack of a better term. I don't know why the monsters are making that noise when I'm near them. In Silent Hill, it's canonically the radio, but here, I don't know what's causing it. Right, it must be one of the dead bastards that has a way past that hand scanner. Probably their hands. Clues in the name. No, no, it's a map. Map. It implies I can go to the right there, or at least there's an area there, but there's always a fence in the way. I follow the direction of white paint. Maybe that will tell me. It said this one seems different than the others. Oh. It didn't give me an inventory prompt last time. Yep. Okay, in fairness, Mika, I did tell you to do that one. This is on me. You managed that with a pair of scissors? Also, yeah, they weren't fully human. Unless everybody bleeds white in this universe for no adequately explained reason. Actually, is Mika augmented in some way? I think she is. These wee little ones, their best ability is to resist. To survive long enough to fight back properly. When they're older and wiser. Yes. Or maybe when they're younger and they can get away with a lot more. Because you kind of have the inverse in that in Robocop too, where there's a little kid who's part of a criminal gang, and Robocop's like, I can't shoot the kid. They're a kid. All right, you were saying that about the Kotak thing back in the park. Kitten has brought you all his toys and placed them at your feet. Unsure if he wants you to throw them or if this is where he thinks is the best place to play. Yes. I've got an idea here. Give the kitten pets. Work it out from there. Yes, when you start using child soldiers to fight fascism, you have fallen down the wrong path. This is true. This park isn't for little girls was given change out of that tank top. Your uncle is coming over vibes for you, hence the icky. Yeah, I can see that now, yeah. Yes, at that stage of decomp, the scissors might work. That's a point. Receiving many a petting. Yes, excellent. Okay, we're at the 2 hour mark, hence why I paused. Also to catch up on chat. So I will go for a break. I will play some clips in the meantime. Usual thing, have a wee stretch and walk about, get yourself a drink or a snack if you feel like it. Make sure you're staying on top of your meds if you haven't done so already. I will do the hydrate and posture check streets whilst I'm here so I can prove that I've done it. Gonna need more water. So enjoy the clip. See you in a bit. Roll for puppy.
How's the night shift? So much piss. I know those statements weren't related, but it feels like it.
Damn it. I thought I knew the code, but I didn't. 70408. Hey, pal. Changing up difficulty. Terminator. Yes, that's what I thought. Puppy! How do I pet? Oh, angry puppy. If I shoot one, will it set the other off? Yes, it will. Shit. Sorry, pal. Hey, don't fucking stand there. Help us out. Come on, get down here, you prick. I'll fucking fight you behind Tesco. You can't see me. I'm just a normal, God-fearing bush. I kind of like how their eyes only seem to glow in a certain light, reflecting something that we can't see. There we go. Sorry to do that to you, but I didn't like your brains.
Just yet. Have a grenade, bastards! Oh, that did not get him at all.
I can still get another person out there to come and fuck him up, so I'm gonna go for it. I think I'm gonna go for it, even though it's double the cost for not even double the accuracy. Yeet! Fuck me, blind. Fuck off. Just fuck off. Spent double the time units on that shot.
Well, bonus time is a bit of a bust, but I am thus far not dead. On the other hand,
reinforcements have arrived.
Red! Holy shit! Sorry, but
It's not called samurai.
I told him I would do this last week, and he said that he would forget, and he did forget. Wash your hands.
Now listen here, you little shit. No you're not. Not in the fucking slightest. Whereas I get to show off my latest purchase. So I saw this in a charity shop and it was so whatever the fuck this is that I decided it was coming home with me.
I like that you and I both looked at it and I was just like, that's a thing. What was the other thing? It was like the PlayStation,
Yeah, it was the PlayStation button symbols, but just in a light up fashion. Thank you.
Nick hates the bulge that it has.
It is such an odd shape, and I guess it didn't come all across in a 2D photo from one angle.
Oh yeah, it's very bulgy.
Cheers. How the
I think you drink it from the backside because it's not raised. There you go. Now you get to show off your Xbox.
There we go. That's all the ammo we can possibly muster. There is possibly 1 point counting against it. It does feature reloading. Oh, Jesus Christ! Zoom's on. Just got a fucking drop zone to that boy. Oh my god. Gonna do your Doom playthrough first and then grab this. Fair enough. Nick will be happy that there's more 4. Indeed he will. We'll have to remind him about that. In fact, do it multiple times because, I mean, what if he forgets? We can't take that risk. Cue you clipping this so that I get the blame when this event inevitably comes up. It's the Oz. You know, it's occurred to me I probably have, out of all the people I could have clips ragging on, pretty sure Nick wins that competition handily. We haven't even seen all of them. Glad to see you enjoying them. Now, if it's a biometric scanner, does that also mean it has to have... Ah, I bet it was a companion synth doing all the way out here. Does that mean it actually needs to be alive? Well, it did the trick apparently. It's got big vibes of that one scene where in Blade Runner where somebody uses a dead person's head as for the eye scanner and then just completely drops them. The head smacks up on the desk. Yeah, just small bully. You can hardly see. You know, if anything, I should be bullying Catbat and Gobble because the tradition seems to dictate that they do it to me in their Valheim streams. Now, can I take this one out with melee, I wonder? Oh, shit. Well, let's not push that experiment too hard while there's dogs about. Because those things get me quite easily. And... I'd rather... Oh no, what the fuck are you? Squishable, apparently. Okay, so it's not so much that I shot it in half, it's just the top part of it explodes. Yeah, I'll keep the gun out because there's clearly a dog on all this. And they're too hard to hit with melee weapons, so... Before anyone starts, they're very bad dogs. They're very bad, evil, corrupted dogs. They are infected with whatever the fuck is going on in this place. Suppose this was all quarantined off for a reason. Maybe I shouldn't be here. Hear it. Where are you? Huh. Okay. Now, what am I at in terms of ammo? 26. That's still a healthy amount. Yeah, I don't think any of these back gardens have anything useful. Or if they do, there will probably be a switch over to a fixed camera angle to accompany it. Can't even get into this particular bit, so that's a mystery for another time. Bullied with love, yeah. Because, I mean, if they really did hit me, oh god, I can only imagine what the treatment would be like. Oh, there's another one. You know what? It's time. Let's test this thing out. It's a little anemic. But it does seem to do the damage. You gonna attack? Oh, there you go. Honestly, I think they may be a bit more dangerous when they've fallen over, because if they get into the crawling state, they seem to be able to attack very, very quickly. I dislike it. And more bastards ahoy. God damn it. It's such a good job duking the thing and then failed to realize she might be facing the wrong direction when I hit the attack button. Oh, you seem new. I'm just gonna pop off. I'll pop off. I'm gonna heroically flee. No, dead end. Oh, item. Item. There we go. 4 shots and I'll still be able to have a decent amount of ammunition. Right, nothing doing that way. Nothing that way. And they've not caught up with me yet, so that's good. Not loving that noise. There was no need, frankly. Classified body, another classified body. It's comforting to know that the corporals didn't fare any better than the residents. Covered estate management, blah 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 blah. Addressing prolonged delays in the construction process. Dear resident, we've been made aware of some frustrations caused by the reasonable delays in the Barnston construction project. We apologize for the extended inconvenience experienced due to prolonged road closures and diversions, continuous construction-related disturbances, ongoing limitations in access in certain areas. We acknowledge these challenges and are actively taking steps to expedite the project, conducting a thorough review of the construction timeline, allocating additional resources to expedite pending phases, improving communication for regular progress updates. Your patience during this period is appreciated. For further inquiries, blah 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 blah. Corporate mush, blah. Nick has never said that he enjoys being lightly bullied. It just happens. Well, if it's still happening, then it's clearly something that's perfectly fine. We love you. You're right, Rizalka, but it is a shithole. Sub to discussing this the sub. He's feeling very northern today. Oh, the station.
John!
I made it!
Don't die.
Alright, I'll try not to die. Flashback.
I need to tell you something. When we talked... No. When we fought that night. It wasn't that I didn't understand. I know how much this meant to you. I just couldn't bear to not be there. To not be by your side. To support you when you need it most. I shouldn't have let it get to me. It was selfish. You'd made your mind up, and I respect that.
I just don't think he'll make that much money as a VTuber.
For all of us.
This kind of sounds like them splitting up. Yeah, there you go, Nick. As Rizalka says, we won't be bullying you. Just only in London when we meet up. I seem to be getting very good at nipping my tongue there.
Now to find the westbound platform.
Westbound, you say? Okay. Can't promise we won't be doing terrible fake northern accents, though. That was a thing last time we were in London. It was a whole thing. And yes, northern is as specific as we can get with the accents that we do. Oh, you'll be on my turf then. Interesting that I was just talking about northern accents and I picked a southern one, but there you go.
There's no power running to the ticket machine.
You never go to London. Nobody goes to London if they can help it. Oh, right. Got a bastard Graham again.
Hello? I know you're there. I can hear you breathing.
No, I'm not.
You're so close now. I can feel you.
Do you ever give it up? I'm getting out of here. You'll never see me again.
No, not yet. We have unfinished business.
Jeez, just talk straight.
See that
once.
guard duty poster in the background?
I don't care to know you.
You're hurting my feelings.
Just tell me, please. What's going on here? Really?
Now that would spoil the surprise.
You don't know shit, do you? You're just as lost as I am. Sad and alone.
You're sad. Your voice is trembling.
I'm not scared. I'm fucking tired. I want my friend back and I want to go home.
Home is where the heart is. Can you hear it? Beating.
No, and I definitely haven't picked one up recently.
I'm done with your creepy stalker shit. I'm leaving. Have a nice life.
And technically only save 3. Building supplies looks like they never finished the job. Certainly doesn't look built. It's hard to tell if it's just not built or actively ruined. It's like someone's hastily bricked up this corridor. Only 1 brick thick, but there's no way I'm getting it down with just my hands. Okay, has anybody got a pocket bulldozer? I know one of you has to be carrying one. We'll all be ribbing on London. Yes. It's a whole famous song with a sexy saxophone solo entirely about how shit London is. I approve on 2 counts. I'm sure a bunch of the people are nice, but... Right. I'll be alright for this one, but I think I do have to start learning to take these things down in melee. Ow. We can start the learning right now, I guess. I heard buzzy bees as well. I hope it doesn't release those. Not the bees. And then all crusty Brits who's ransacked the world for the museum. Everybody's all rogue's the coolest class until we do it, shaking my damn head. Oh, Baker Street. Okay, that is a sexy ass sax solo. I am familiar with the song. I just did not quite clock that was what it was about. He's also in a band with Billy Connolly, if you didn't know that. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Okay, I think it's time to find out if the shotgun has any spreads to it. Not much, but it does take one of those fuckers down in one go. So there is that. Okay, I think we're doing well here. Don't know if this barrier is going to help or hinder me. So far, help. Oh no, it just clips through it. Okay. That's not help at all. Ow. It's another one that's in crawling mode. Crawling mode of inconvenience. Okay, apparently my stomp has bigger range than I thought it did. Say Desert makes you feel so cold, it's got so many people, but it's got no soul, and it's taken so long to find out you were wrong when you thought it held everything. Yeah, when you lay it out like that, it becomes a little more obvious. I know, I don't feel like singing today.
Ma'am, step away from the gate. The city link is not yet operational. Citizens are advised to stay in their homes until...
It's moving! I see it moving!
That's 2 reasons to get the fuck away.
How do you sleep at night? Look at us! We're starving to death in here! You cut off our water supply and then make us fight over your stupid bottles!
Guys, it's leaving. Stand down, right now. Let me past. Let me past.
Open the gate! Let us in! What did you do?
Yep, turns out the bastards are still bastards. Honestly, it's not surprising to me that they are capable of shooting civilians. It's like, don't know which side I'm on. I'm just wandering around waiting to see if find something I can interact with. Shotgun ammo. Not reloaded that thing recently. So I wonder if I could go back to the first fuse box I found.
Seems like that did the trick.
Fuses.
Station sh...
That does require a fair bit of backtracking, so I'll probably not do it in this playthrough. Maybe an offline one. Anyway, now the power's on, I'm getting the fuck out of the road of that train. Oh, just in case you missed it earlier. Guard duty poster. Nice. Now. Oh, power. I know the ticket machine will probably work. I'm trying to think if there was anything else. Let me double check this floor first. Nope, Vendy's not working. Then again, I've seen what iron brew machines can do. Maybe I don't want to find out what the ones here can do. It's been a sort of eldritch location and all. Okay, so the power has failed to get one working thing so far. Confidentiality letter. Subject: strengthening confidentiality measures and monitoring. It has recently come to our notice that there have been several instances where confidentiality has been breached, with details pertaining to the work on Kingsway Court spreading outside of our organisation. The protection of sensitive data is of utmost importance to Echo Initiatives and its subsidiaries. Any compromise in this area poses a significant threat to our clients, our reputation, and the trust they place in our services. Upon a thorough investigation, we have identified and taken decisive action against those individuals suspected to be involved. We are embarking on a series of initiatives aimed at fortifying our internal controls and ensuring the confidentiality of our data. Where these measures encompass access controls. We will be reviewing and tightening access permissions to ensure that only authorized personnel have access to sensitive information necessary for their roles. Enhanced monitoring. Implementing more robust monitoring systems to detect any unauthorized access or potential breaches swiftly. Anonymous reporting channels and reward system. Establishing confidential channels to encourage and facilitate snitching of any suspicious activities or breaches, ensuring anonymity and protection for those who come forward. Your cooperation and vigilance in upholding the confidentiality of our work are vital. Thank you for understanding and commitment to upholding the high standards of security at Echo Initiatives. Sincerely, Upper. I cannot take security advice from somebody named Upper seriously. Okay, that's back where I came from. So let's explore a little more. See if there's anything else in these bogs. Not sure I went into the right ones the first time. Oh no, these are urinals. These are the wrong ones now. But shotgun ammo on the shitter. Are we surprised at this point? I mean, it's not America, so maybe we should be a little surprised. Oh! Fucking hell. Okay, so we can take care of that wall, I guess. I don't know if we needed the power for that exactly. In fact, I could have gotten all of that without turning the power back on, so remains to be seen. Maybe I'll unlock a room that's got a detonator in it. Bottled water and medical supplies. You must need a drink by now, surely. Something bastard coded around. Then again, you do tend to get noises behind doors in this game. Ones that may never be opened. That might do it as well. I don't know if plastic explosives are meant to blow up from that kind of impact, but what if I just fucking run by them? As I calmly descend the stairs. Get out of here, because that fixed camera angle is not going to do me any favors. Yeah. I see what I was meant to do now. Also, I heard a brand new noise. It was very bastard coded. And I'm not looking forward to finding out where it came from. Let's do it anyway. Back into the bogs. Something bar on a Friday night. Are their hands bandaged up? Ow. I was hoping to stun lock one, but ended up stomping on the other. It is pretty soupy up in here. You're not wrong. Right, am I near deed yet? Nah, just caution. It's fine. Locked, but there's leggies. Little leggies sticking out. Okay, so I took damage for nothing. Okay, so we'll check this. We'll go back and get a ticket, and then we can use the turnstile. Repair spray! Yay! I would have laughed if she'd gone up to one of them and been like, it's locked. But the door was off. The door may be locked, it's just fundamentally not providing a lot of locking. Hey, pal. So that would be this way. Okay, so if I remember correctly, up the stairs and then immediately start trying to dodge shit. You stay down. Thank you very much. Okay, mercifully the bastards have moved on. Remember correctly, it's sort of this way slightly a bit. There we go. Do I have coins? Fuck! Okay. Is this now enabled me to interact with the vending machine to get something out of the coin slot. Boxes. None of them are money. Look, I've said that to a lot of monsters in my time. Just like, I don't want to deal with you. Cheerio. Money. Money. Suppose this area already gave me plastic explosives, then it's unlikely to give me cash, is it? Okay, let's see if there's any vending machines in here. Sometimes is. Mostly it's to sell you little blue pills. Implied to be Viagra, but carefully avoiding using the branded trademark. You know, like, I stand by that theory result. It's just like an entire third lung in there. Physically inaccurate. Show me the proof. So is there anything around these parts which is a money? I would like 1 money, please. I mean, if I'm here, I might as well check that room again, but I feel it would be odd to have fuse box puzzle element and money in this room. 1 money, give or take. Preferably give. Here's where I hug the walls and hammer the A button. I've got precious little else going on right now. Money, 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 money. Money, 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 money. So, yeah, just check this bit. So, none of them had condom vending machines, so no luck there. Oh, something's lighting up around that center area. I mean, if I were looking for a coin, first thing I would do is look in the coin slot of a vending machine. In this place. You have x-rays of your lungs. Granted, they're kind of old now, but you doubt you could have grown a new one since 2020 lung. And that 2020 lung. Clearly, I've got that theory on the brain. I say theory, it's the truth. It's concealed from us somehow. Yeah, I don't know if I'll have to go exploring outside the station for money or not. So until then, wondering about hammering the A button. In the full force of your voice shows how comfortable you are with people. When you're with people you don't know, people think you're very quiet. It's not so much that I speak quietly in the presence of people I'm not comfortable with. It's that I don't speak at all. I just sort of listen, absorb whatever useful information I can, and then just generally wait for it to be over. Right, there we go. Check the outsides first before heading back into the bogs. Like, where else would you go? For Bilba. I didn't actually double check if all of these doors were locked. There might be something else to check. Is that turning of head? Nope, I imagined it. Because Mika will also do that survival horror character thing of if there's something interesting nearby, they'll turn their head towards it. You gotta keep an eye out for that as well. Oh. Well, that was fun. Ah. I've somehow managed to target something outside. Locked. 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 That one's not. Is it gonna get up? Ugh. Body lies slumped over the toilet bowl. Two gold coins have been placed in his eye sockets, and I wish they hadn't. I feel him watching me. Check anything else. Okay, money problem solved. Hear me getting attacked the second I'm outside. Ah, you're over there. Bye. Hello. Oh, piss, that was the wrong direction. Oh, this is getting out of hand. Now there's two of them. So that's where the ticket will go. And that's where the me will go. Upstairs. This is where you're a pip past me on the introvert-extrovert scale. You have no problem speaking with people, but you'll be very reserved and try very politely to end the interaction as soon as possible. Oh, I can do that bit as well. It's more of a recent development going back to working in an office, I think, but I'm getting there. Ticket! Train ticket. Only goes one way. Well, can I get a return ticket then? No, I apparently spent both of my coin on that. Was it this? Well, I don't think it was. I think this is incorrect. Because we want to go past the broken brick wall, don't we? But then again, you worked in call centers. That's trauma. Yeah, that's terrible. No, I did one job like that, and one was enough. The phone you'll only call if you know the person, otherwise you're like a big bastard in my way. Two big bastards. I love to run away. Train ticket. Sorry. Otherwise, like, if it's really important, they'll call me. Otherwise, you can text. That's what they're there for. It's like a return ticket to the Hotel California. It's like, I have terrible news for you. Your horrible phone calls, and by that you mean your blood pressure literally spikes to we need to remove salt from your diet levels from a phone call. Oh no. I'm sorry. Well, frankly, if that's the risk, maybe we should just ban phone calls. And you, Pickledy Dog. Boo! Okay, that's convinced me. Phone calls are banned. Which way am I going once I'm down here? In theory, I have two choices. Neither spark joy. It occurs to me there's a whole area I could have explored before going down there, so I'll do that first. So I came in there. I think technically I teleported halfway up the bloody platform, but so that's not the way out. I have explored this bit, which leaves these. Alright, charge down a subway tunnel. What could possibly go wrong? They're certainly building the tension of this one. Normal looking tunnel, bad enough. Increase the music volume. Gets worse. Add a bunch of fucking weird plant growths. Deep hole has swallowed the rail line. Climb down? No. Also yes. Wonder if this has any resemblance to what we saw in the intro. You know, in that cave by the beach.
What is this place?
Sorry, I gotta take a look at this one. So you ordered your breakfast at 8:30. The delivery time has been creeping up and is now saying 10:30. What delivery time do you normally expect for this? Because 2 hours for a Macca's is unreal. Consider taking contact center calls like being in some sort of shell shock situation now. The only thing that exists is the phone call, and you instinctively feel the other side hates you and is waiting for an opportunity to yell at you. Yeah, that is getting to unpack with a professional level. For your own sake. Because that sucks. You don't want that feeling from a regular phone call, even though regular phone calls are indeed hell sometimes. Well, that environmental suit looks familiar. But yeah, that feeling from phone call situation, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear it. Fucking excuse me? What are you bastards doing down here? Also, it occurs to me, unless a phone booth got sunk into this hellhole, then I'm probably not going to be able to save for a while. Anyway, keep hugging the right-hand wall and see where we end up. It's kind of hard to tell if this is still rock or something else. Oh boy. Detonator hangs clutched in the researcher's hand. Tap Y. Use detonator within proximity of C4. This seems like an excellent way to get myself killed. Oh, I'm gonna get chased, aren't I? I'm gonna get fucking chased. You know, it's not that big a deal. I do have a flashlight. That noise is the bigger deal, though. Yeah, here we go. It's a bastard.
This is the one thing we didn't want to happen.
Fucking is. This is the anti-thing we wanted to happen. Lovely lady, by the way. Okay. Luckily, this has been made fairly straightforward for me. Assuming I don't go the wrong direction. Which I bloody well might. Oh no, I might be cornered. Ow. Yes, don't share. My one remaining fuse. Luckily, shitload of repair sprays. Helps a lot. Well, I hope this... For once, I'm like, I hope this place is continuously looping around, because otherwise I'll be in a spot of bother. Yay! Museums would be a lovely treat to see versus that thing. You know, for once I'd be like, fucking send them in, Dee Dee. Whatever repair spray. Makes up for the one I lost. Anyway, a nice calm stroll in the tunnels of death. On the left now, because that's the situation I've gotten myself into. Won't screw me over at all, I'm sure. A lot of deadmans and hazmat suits, I see. Notable, but it's not going to make me stop right now. Oh, more thing. Yay, more repair spray. Might have overloaded us with repair sprays for this section, but although I did get hit. There was a tiny part of my brain that was like, can I blow myself up with this E4? Music, what happened?
John! Don't die.
I didn't die. You saw me do the not die. Alright, fine, I won't blow myself up. Wow, there's quite a few of these. I feel like I probably shouldn't blow up the rest of them lest it take the entire place down with it. Which I'd rather know. My finger slipped and you can't prove otherwise. And let me guess, no map down here? Yeah, there. Yes, you haven't died, and you need to keep that up. You make a point. Me, this is going well. How can I make it worse? Listen. Yeah. A hole is formed. Oh dear. Nick, look away.
Soup's on.
You're listening.
Sasha.
I stood still as I limped towards her. Her body curled among the roots of something unlike anything I've seen before. Reach out, touch her neck. She has a pulse.
Sash, can you hear me? It's me. It's Mika. I'm gonna get you out of here.
Well, that was lucky. Her eyes briefly flutter open, the corner of her mouth tilted into a faint smile.
Mika. It's okay. It's okay, Sash. I'm here.
The fleeting smile gave way to a look of terror.
I can't move my legs.
Number 5. Reality hit me like a 10-ton truck. Her leg was badly broken, maybe both. I could see something protruding from her shin, something that should be inside. Exactly, piggyback right. No problem. So focused on finding her, I hadn't considered a way out.
It's okay, hon. Dax is coming. He's coming for us.
We do have healing spray. We'll
Gonna get us out.
just Resident Evil 7 this ship, pour it on, and all sorted.
Hey, stop that. That is not how this ends, you hear me? I didn't come all this way to give up on you now.
Grasp at my radio. You're my chances. We were miles underground, surrounded by dirt and rock. As Didi says, in fairness to the map, been altered a bit since last time somebody looked at it. Nothing. It's the familiar sound of the radio chasing static across bands. Hey, reference!
Oh, fuck. Think, Mika. Think.
Bouncing around the room, I heard something. Fuck. I felt the ringing pounding at the back of my skull. Interesting that this is a choice. Said I was done with her shit.
What is glass but tortured sand?
Management. Please hold, and one of our operators will be with you shortly.
I mean, if they're putting us on hold, I would just stop right there. Oh, hold on.
It's you.
And it is you.
My heart skipped as a lump formed in my throat.
I don't know what to do. I don't understand any of this.
It's okay, Mika. I'm right here with you. I can help.
You can't help me. I wish you could, but
That's where you are mistaken. Look around you, Mika.
Just look around you. Look on in disbelief as the world transforms into something I struggle to put into words. Light dances in the air as the roots of this withered old tree glow like the beacons on my hover's runway.
Whilst my words may be limited by this device that binds me, that does not mean I can't be the one to help you.
it's beautiful.
We're not that different. You and I
Thanks, Ants. Thanks.
wishing to be free of these shackles.
Okay, so this is clearly fake bullshit.
Is this... How are you doing this?
Hallucinogens.
Not worry anymore, Mika. Tell your friend to follow my light. I will guide him.
Mine clicks to a dial tone.
Wait, I don't understand. Please.
Also, I can't contact my friend.
Please hold while we forward your call.
Oh, you
Your
motherfuckers.
patience is appreciated.
Oh.
Tax? Tax, is that really you?
Mika! Jesus fuck, are you seeing this? Place is lit up like a Christmas tree. Wait, how are you calling me?
Never mind that. Tax, you've got to help me. I found her. She's a hit. She's a hurt, but she's a hit.
Okay, hold on. Tell me where you are.
I don't know. It's a cave of some kind.
I read that as rave at first.
Must be less than a mile out from the city limits. Tax, I know how this sounds, but you just need to follow the lights, okay?
Pretty standard for flying vehicles.
Tunnel, like you said. But it was a wreck. The tracks caved into this huge cavern. That's where I found her. I found her, Tax.
I got you. I'm at the tunnel entrance now. It was dark, but now it's clear as day.
Also, is this the ending?
Hold out for just a little while longer.
Tax, we haven't got much time.
I need all these healing sprays for myself.
I'll be out in no time, I promise. Go to her. You hold her tight. And you think about all the good she's brought us. Remind her this world is worth living for. Don't let her go. I'll be there before you know it. I promise.
That's what's the next.
Final step, Mika.
An excellent point, Dee Dee. Tree does not want to deal with corporate bullshit either.
Don't be late, Tax.
Here the clicks Tax ends the call. And then I wonder about where the fuck he's gonna land.
Tax is here. He's coming. You're safe now. Oh, good. My legs really hurt. Just try not to think about it. Meek, can you tell me a story? A story? Well, I still think about that day we met.
No, Dee Dee. We need all those sprays for ourselves. Never mind the fact that one of them can heal us back to full health.
The coldest winter.
And I've got 5.
First time I'd seen real snow.
second.
You walked in wearing more layers than the city itself. Coats upon coats.
Coats all the way down.
We were packed that night. Always so swamped on Fridays after the lunch buckets clock out.
What's a lunch bucket?
I couldn't have said more than a few words to you. And yet, I couldn't keep my eyes off you. I always knew
Can't see his face. Ethan Winters confirmed.
Something worth holding on to. Whatever happens, wherever we end up, I'll never let go.
Why did it go all red? Yeah, dude, we can move with some speed, and also, if you've got 50 feet of hempen rope, might be useful. Why are you all weird and stomp? Oh, you've been possessed, haven't you? Yes, bring your friend Tax here so I can have 3 people to possess. That's what I'm saying, fake bullshit. No, they're less possession and more just fucking with people, but
You're safe now, little sparrow.
I don't get the feeling this is a bad ending.
Mother will keep you warm.
At least they're together? Oh no. Yeah, it feels like answering that phone call was the wrong way to go. Well, we found her. Didn't make it out, but found her. Jesus, how high is this going to go up? Yeah, this demonstrates that the entire goddamn coast is where the quarantine line is. We live together in the hive mind. We've never been happy. The greater good. Sorry, that occasionally. You're gonna be seeing Nathan Hamley a lot, but unlike the whole Hideo Kojima thing, I'd say it's earned. I know some of those names. Nobody I recognize so far. But that's my ignorance rather than anything else. See, it feels odd that I've recognized some of the names of the translators more than I do the voice actors. There's the Alex Horn looking guy on the left. Oh, Nathan Hamley, I've seen that name. Wombo! Hehe. Young. Yeah. Like the touch of pictures put with the names. I like that too. That's really cool. Many, many names. Oh my god, that one nearly fell off the side of the right hand column. My god. Cute little youth lock girl 8 stood out to me. I don't know why. Mad Dog 3D, excellent. Oh, Grimbeard, I recognize that name. Womble is the greatest actor of all time. You love Womble. Valid. 4 years later. Well, There is another thing you thought maybe post-credit. Well, here we are. 24 years later, fast approaching the 2100. Uh, 24 years later, there is a boat. Okay, so difficulty level intended, which is an interesting way of putting it. Enemies burnt. That's an interesting thing to tally up. Ending reunion. Didn't they nuke the site? Did you not see it? Apparently not. Dungeon crawl mode first person has been added. Interesting. Big head mode. Yes! This needs to come back. Punished difficulty. Oh, Christ. There's a monstrously large kaiju-sized humanoid entity in the background. Okay, I'm going to have to go back and see that, because all I saw was boat. That filled my mind. Oh, yeah, I enjoyed that. It definitely nails the... as I keep saying, PS2 era Silent Hill vibes. The 2.0 version is a much smoother ride. And... Actually, I'm honestly now, I'm deciding between Eldritch and Fey Horror. Because Possession is a bit more Eldritch, I think, than Fey. Like, Fey just like sort of lock you into a contract of servitude. But imagine if it was difficulty unintended. I don't think that's the name for the other difficulty. Let me just double check. Okay, yeah, casual, intended, and then punished. Oh, I can't get out of this. Shit. Well, I guess I'm starting again. No, we are at the end of stream. You definitely play a sequel if they made one? Yeah, me too. Only half watched this, not to spoil us too much because you want to play this one, but very cool. That is very fair. 2 weeks to come up with things to stream, and then the streams will be whatever bullshit Rizalka brings to me. Yes, indeed. I think I've already been told there's one Povia in my future, so prepare for probably FMV bullshit in 2 weeks or so when Rizalka is over here. And okay, I'm just going to go to the end screen now. Oh yeah, I enjoyed that. I'm going to have to think of what to play next time. Apparently some people are excited for FMV bullshit. There isn't a Last Guardian VR, although I would love to see Trico face up close. People are really looking forward to more Vagabondage, huh? Rizalka, you might have to bring that book. Oh dear. All right, well, let's start thanking some people. Straight off the bat, Rizalka, thank you very much for the subscription. Thank you, Keith, for the raid. And thank you, His Christmas, for the 3 stream streak and pressing the number button. Greatly appreciates all. Richard Meets a Hobo, you think the story was called. This tracks. Unfortunately, this tracks. And I got bitted. Goodbye, thank you for the beads. I wish I had a more imaginative animation than that Day of the Tentacle clip, but it works. Is that because I completed a game? And because that's what I do to other people when they complete a game? Yes, let's get to what else is happening this week. I don't think it's the Lancer week. No, it's Guild of Icons Adventures tomorrow. On next channel, apparently. No, the next Lancer is 6th of November. So, yes. A while to wait for that. And as Rizalka says, she'll be streaming Vampire the Masquerade Swan Song on Friday. And yes, keeping bloodlines until we can play together and figure out why you have a double jump straight off the bat. So I booted it up to make sure it worked, and I was just like, really? We're getting that to start with? Interesting. But yes, I'll be back next week at the usual time, figuring out the entire week before it what the hell I'm going to play. And as ever, all of this is very much winging it. So, once again, thank you all for being here. I've greatly enjoyed your company. And until I see you next, be kind, be good, be well. Don't do anything Catbat wouldn't do. And I'll see you next time. Bye.